Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Up next, it's our main event between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. Return starts from the goal line. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Minshew's gonna throw here straight away. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Yellow. 180. Outside.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Ravens going with a dime package now, 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 7 yards on that pickup. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Hey, color. What's that?
1st down throw, Mahomes. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
There's the blue lady. Hey, yellow, hey, go gun. Hey, rip list.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6.
Touchdown, Ravens.
So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position, but to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby, and they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Tyler Loop to kick off for
Well, Brock,
Baltimore.
hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Remigio with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an
Nico
uneventful
Remigio
effort.
on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Well, Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Let's go on. What's that?
Mahomes trying again after the pick. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 27,
It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
And a Kansas
It's like you always say,
City
right back to
Chiefs.
work for him, getting the drive
First
moving like
down.
that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Joy.
And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Right side.
This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Intended for
Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
Yellow. Let's go blue 80. Yellow.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. Oh, he dodged the tackle. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Right side.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Wait. Let's go on. Hey, Ripley. Attack. Right side.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. This one's caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Complete to
And that
Marquise
is the
Brown.
end of our 1st quarter.
It's a gain of
7-0 is our
Brings up
score.
2nd and
Back to the
3
bank in just
at
a
the
moment.
Ravens' 7-yard line.
Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs.
Let's go blue. Right side.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
Complete to
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Right side.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. And that makes it 4th down. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash.
A 28-yard attempt.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the deficit stays at 7.
That just stings. You got to be automatic from that distance. That is going to be a tough one for that sideline to absorb.
Has good room at the 35. Inside the 45. Into the red zone. It's a Baltimore touchdown.
Derek
The Ravens get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Ravens.
An extra point is up and through by Loop. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
14. Chiefs, nothing. Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Loop to kick it away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. 43. Let's go, lady. Sight.
To the air, Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Jones.
And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
12 yards.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because if you're...
And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
And it's
Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately.
Let's go, blue. Yellow. Let's go.
3rd and long for Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Rice.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Secures this at the 17. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
What a shot. 180. Shut up.
Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings
Lamar
up
now
2nd
from the
and
gun.
10 at the 31-yard line.
Nice seam in the defense. Now a hit and Jackson loses the ball. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And he will take it back. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs start to fight back with their first points of this game. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Kate, I played for coaches that when you scramble, they force you to have 2 hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. And this defense, well, they took advantage.
The kick is good.
That one right down the middle.
The score.
And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10
Can't hear it no
at
more.
their
Stand
own
up to the man, can't
25-yard
feel it no
line.
more. Son of Graham, don't feel it no more. You were dropping a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding the wave, but now you're chilling on shore. What's it used to being rich when your inside's poor? Balance exists, but you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you only see soul. Life that slows you down, your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds, it's telling you pack it up.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Alpha, Alpha. Shut up.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
He's brought down at the 31.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
So it's going to be a 2nd and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Shut hot. Shut hot. Shut hot.
Lamar back to throw. Chased out to his right. Throws this one deep down the right side. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
At the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, Henry. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'll tell you what, kid, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal, and because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Hey, middle.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Escapes out to the left. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
180. Ready, shot.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
At the 8-yard line.
No, we can't go.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ready, shot.
From the gun, Jackson. Flush down out to his left. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
Tyler Luke.
Kate, we know you could do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Remigio with the return. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
On the return, the Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down.
Fire down these two. There's a blue lady. Yellow. Fire shot.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle.
Number 10,
They'll have him gain up about a handful there.
ball carrier.
That play made by an all-pro from last season, Marlon Humphrey.
A 6-yard
First down
pickup
run
brings
gets him
up
6, so
second
now
and
it is
4
2nd and 4.
at the 39-yard line.
Listen.
Play action, Mahomes. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's caught at the 25. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Sets them up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. First and 10, it's Mahomes. He finds Brown right side. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
City Chiefs.
Yellow.
First down.
Attack.
A gain of 14.
Hey, Sunday.
And the first down, Chiefs.
15, yellow. 15. Fire shot.
From the red zone on first. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Ravens will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Intercepted. The Ravens
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
at their own 20-yard line.
180.
One final shot before the half. Getting out to his left. Oh, now he's looking for a deep shot across the field. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts,
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
First and 10.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins.
DeAndre Hopkins.
A dose of the hurry up here.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
We give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Stopped by a two-time All-Pro in his first 3 seasons in the NFL, Trent
A gain of
McDuffie.
2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Jackson to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Lamar Jackson.
Moving quickly, trying to get
by
set.
Chris Jones. A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Hey, report. Hey, Ozzy, shut up. Hey, middle. Report. Shut up.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Rolling left, buying some time. Firing it deep, left side. Brought in, inside the 20. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
It's a gain
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for
Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game,
Yeah.
all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
Shut up.
Lamar's going to keep this one. And they'll pitch it out to him. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Trent McDuffie.
Working quickly here.
13.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
3rd and goal. They'll try for it with the option. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6.
The tackle made at the
Defense
6-yard
stops him
line.
after 4 yards, and that forces 4th and goal.
It's 4th and
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in mind, double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Hey. Shut up.
4th down, here's Jackson. And he's gonna score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime.
touchdown.
DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chip.
Oh, look at this. They're faking it. Brought in near the 10. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Yellow. There's the blue lady. What's that?
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him.
Jones.
And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Lady. Hey, color.
Before the play clock can expire, we've got a timeout called by Andy Reid, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
There's a lady. Hey, 43. What's that?
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, he put some heat on this deep. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked by Alohi Gilman. And the Ravens are going to get the football inside the enemy 40. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
So it's 2nd and 10 now, ball still at that 39-yard line.
Alpha, sit up.
Throwing again is Lamar. Complete Derrick Henry. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Offense to the line fast.
Hey, middle.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Hey, Ozzy, what already?
Jackson now on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop
Lamar
him.
Jackson sacked.
And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
You at hot? What a shot? No, we changed it. What a shot?
4th down, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Throwing deep here for the end zone. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. DeAndre Hopkins the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.